Fast-paced and fast-changing work environments often create unique demands on teams. When people are brought together at short notice, without experience of working together before, and expected to consistently perform at a high level, it can place unique strains on them. In some cases, like in police, medical, military, airline, or government work for instance, the stakes can be extremely high, and failure is not an option. Even in corporate environments, team performance can have profound effects for the wider success of the organization. It helps if there is a unifying language for leadership to use in such environments. A unifying language. Neuroscience has combined with traditional management thinking to provide us with such a language called the 6 social cognitive needs. These identify the needs of individuals in team environments based on the understanding that we are social beings with social brains. In such a challenging range of environments, as identified above, it may seem unlikely that we can have one approach that will work. Yet when we consider teamwork from the perspective of a social interaction, it makes sense. If this interaction can be managed more successfully, the rest usually falls into place. If it doesn't, then the team may be a non-starter anyway. Below is a brief explanation of each of the 6 social cognitive needs. Relatedness. We are wired to keep ourselves safe in a group, so every brain begins by asking, who are you? Who am I? How do we fit in? What are the roles? A study from the UCLA found that in a game of ball throwing between 3 people, when one person was excluded from receiving the ball, this person not only grew increasingly furious, but his brain reacted the same as if he was experiencing physical pain. Leaders must therefore be aware of the need for clearly defined rules that are understood and followed within the group, so that nobody feels threatened by being left out. Expression or rational decision making and emotional decision making are quite different. While most people see themselves as very rational, especially highly trained individuals, many decisions are made at the subconscious level by the emotional system, which is switched on all of the time. As professionals, we are taught not to express our emotions, so we tend to mask them. By attempting to control our emotional system, we effectively lose our ability to think, as this masking reduces our cognitive capacity. People must be comfortable expressing how they feel in the group. Leading the pack status matters. The importance of finding something that we consider ourselves to excel at is fundamental. But most of us are competing for different things. We have different targets and goals. Recognizing successes is often overlooked in high-stress environments, and we tend to focus on when things go wrong. This needs to change if we want to address the need for status, but we must learn to focus the competition on team goals. The interpersonal connection neuroscience suggests that we all possess a theory of things in which we analyze the world to make sense of it, and a theory of mind where we empathize with other people's mental states. As one of these systems rises in the brain, the other falls. In high-stress environments, where roles are largely driven by technical decisions and analysis, it is almost impossible for leaders to be able to understand what is going on in another team member's head. Leaders often need to learn to snap out of the theory of things and make more time for the theory of mind, thereby becoming a more supportive leader. Seeing progress, we all need to feel that we can make sense of the world with clarity and understanding. In organizations dominated by analysis and measurement, we can become overwhelmed and not be able to see beyond the data to what it all means. Leaders need to focus on the 2 or 3 most important things to focus attention on that will enable better decisions without paralyzing team members with analysis. Hope for the future. The vision for the future is the final need, not the first need. Team members do need to know where they are heading, but not before they understand more about the group and their role in it. This is an often made mistake where the vision is presented before anyone has any emotional buy-in to the group around them. It usually falls on deaf ears, as nobody believes you will get there. Using the 6 social cognitive needs, leaders use a part of the brain that is almost diagonally opposite to the one that we use in task-focused work. It recognizes that the key to the success of a group is in addressing the real social needs and emotions experienced by the individuals in it.